If you know me, I overpay so much, so today we're going to be trying to fix that by doing a nothing to bunny swirl challenge. Why am I doing this, you ask? Well, I don't really know. I've been eyeing a bunny swirl for a very long time, so I figured this challenge was a perfect way to do it. Let's go ahead and get right into it and see how this challenge goes. I have a feeling this is going to be very difficult. I made this account a couple of days ago for a different video idea, but I realized how hard that was going to flop and how hard that was going to be to edit and how long it was going to take, so we scrapped that idea. I made this account, yes, I did make this account a few days ago, but there's nothing on here, just a blank account. Ignore my avatar. The video idea was supposed to be like how an Adopt Me addiction starts, like so whenever you first join the Adopt Me, and this is kind of how my avatar looked, but let's go ahead and give it a glow up. This is much better, but this is my second take of doing like this part of the voiceover, and I realize how fast I talk. Is this how fast I've been talking every video? Because in my first take, I realized I need to slow it down a lot more, because I could not even understand what I was saying, and I'm the one talking, so that's definitely not good. And hopefully y'all can understand my other videos, because I feel like it was just that first take that was like really bad. But I'm probably just gonna like age up this dog a little bit, and I'll see you guys like maybe once I get a trade or something, or like once I earn a few more bucks. My dog is currently aged up to preteen. I just aged him up, but right now I'm baking a pizza. Look how delicious this looks. Okay, it's done now, finally. Okay, ignore like that Italian music, I don't know what that was, but I'm gonna go ahead and start making my profile, because if I don't have a profile, this video is not gonna go very good. But I'll just do like a little transition, and I'll see you guys once I've finished my profile up. Okay, this is my profile. As you can see, like I have my stats. Pause to read if you want, but I'm gonna add more to this later anyways. Oh my gosh, I remember how fun it was to like play whenever you first started. Like this is just like so bringing me back to whenever I first joined. Oh my goodness. I'm now gonna grab 99 water bottles and 99 apples, because basically, if you don't know what like the water bottle method is, I learned this from Adorbs X Marie. Definitely check her out. She's one of my biggest inspirations, and I met her on a live. Oh my goodness, that was literally like the best like moment of my life. But basically, you trade 9 water bottles or 9 apples for just a random pet. So you're basically just trading $9 for any pet, basically. Ignore my face. I think it glitched whenever I put like the nurse uniform on, but I bought my first pet egg, and I'm just aging it up while I'm doing the hospital job. And honestly, this challenge so far has gone pretty successfully. I'm kind of waiting to trade like so I can get like my account kind of set up first and get some more pets. But yeah, I'm just hatching this pet egg right now, and I'll see you guys once it's done. Okay, my egg has its last task. I at least want to get a rare. The rares are kind of hard to trade, but it'll be okay. I just really hope I don't get like a comment or something. Okay, let's see what we get. Hopefully something good. What do we get? Oh, a parakeet, yay! Okay, this is kind of a hard to trade rare, but at least it's not like a camel or something, because those are like super duper hard to trade. But I don't know what we're gonna do next. I'm probably just gonna like finish up my task board a little bit more and kind of run around, see what's happening. Maybe do the bee pass, but for now I'm gonna put my parakeet in the pet pen, because I'm just going to age up my dog so I can get some age up potions. But I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm probably just going to do some more tasks, grind a little bit, and then I'll show you guys like once I get a few more trades. I'll probably end up forgetting to record them, but I promise you I did all of these trades. Okay, I'm doing the water bottle method right now, but I'm giving them 9 water bottles for a sheepdog ducky. I personally really like the sheepdog duckies, and I think they're super duper cute. They're very hard to trade, since you get them for free just for a sandwich. You could get them for free for a sandwich, but I'm pretty sure they're going to accept, because it's not a very good pet, and water bottles I think are about the same. Oh, they're giving me potions? Oh my goodness. Yay, they're giving me potions as well. I hope they like keep the sheepdog ducky in and also give me the potions, because I don't know, I guess people kind of like those potions sometimes, especially like the polymorph ones, because they can be like making a neon one of my polymorph pet, or whatever pet my pet. Anyways, they ended up accepting the first trade, and I hope they don't troll me, because This is a big win for me, especially for $9, and I'm getting all of these potions and a decent pet. I don't think it's really decent, it's very bad, but they ended up accepting, yay. Okay, this is actually really amazing. We got our first trade, and we only got it for $9, which was very successful for me. I haven't been getting any other trades, so I'm gonna go ahead and just decorate and kind of build more in my house so I can trade it, and also just so it's more aesthetically pleasing. So I'll see you guys once it's done. Okay, I just finished the house. It's like pastel pink, white, and gray. I forgot to give you like a full tour, like going through all the rooms, but I guarantee you'll see them later because I use this house a lot. I went ahead and added this section to my profile about like my house and like what it looks like and how I'm trading it. So just so people know I'm trading it. I'm also going to change my name to Trading House later on, but I didn't do it in this clip, but I did later on, so that way, because this is like the main thing I'm trading right now, and the thing that probably has the most value in my, not in my inventory, but that I have on this account because it's just the preppiest thing, and preppy values are huge, so I'll just report back like once I have a few more trades or buy something. I was going to buy a grappling hook, but then I realized the grappling hooks in the toy shop are $2,000, so I'm just going to have to buy these roller skates. Even though they're $300, I had no idea how expensive the things in the toy shop are now, but this is going to just be my method of transportation because it's all I really have and all I can afford. This probably should have been the first thing I did, but I went ahead and got my trading license so I could trade for ultra rares and legendaries. I'm also really glad I passed because I've been playing it for 5 years, and if I didn't pass, that would be very, very embarrassing. This person just decided to give me a bunch of free commons, which was so random and out of the blue. I guess they saw in my profile that I'm doing a challenge. I promise you this isn't an ult. You guys can like look up the account. I'm not exactly sure when it was made, but thank you so much to Abby Toycat because this helps out so much, and we have 3 Galapagos sea lions in there, which is going to help me make a neon so I can go to a trading server, which is going to be very helpful in my trading. So if you guys didn't know, trading servers are very helpful to your trading tips with flour. No, I'm kidding. You guys all knew that. That's why it's called a trading server. But thank you so much to Abby for doing that because this is definitely going to help me out in this challenge a lot. With my new and improved inventory, now that I got all those free commons from Abby, we're just gonna grind a little bit more, probably try and get an age-up potion so that way I can make my neon Galapagos. I think I'm saying that right. I hope I am. I probably just butchered that name, but hopefully that will help me make my neon Galapagos sea lion. So I'm just gonna grind a little more and then I'll record once I get my next trade. This is literally my 6th take for doing this part of the voiceover, but I basically just did the water bottle method for a rubber ducky, which is the worst pet in the game. Last time I checked, it was worth 0.01 on elf, so it's literally worthless. So are the water bottles. I think this was pretty fair. I use happy values, but I'm trying to be smart about this and get more rich. But I think this was a good trade because it was a pet for $9. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, but thank you so much for doing that trade with me. I thought I'd record this part so I could just show you guys what the bathroom looks like. Very basic, but just to show you another room in the house. I believe I did overpay for this since no one likes the Galapagos sea lions, but I was able to get my last one so I can make a neon and go to a trading server. None of mine are full grown right now, but I just traded a few potions, including a polymorph potion, which I believe it was over for, but now I can go make a neon. While those sea lions are aged into my pet pen, I went ahead and made a few other trades, including this very small water bottle trade, the same trade I just got, but like the same trade I just got a few trades ago, but with a different person. So thank you so much to Big Mac for making this trade with me because it's going to help me out a lot in this challenge. I traded another one of my potions. I believe this is a bonus bucks potion. I don't really know what potion this is, but it's this yellow heart one, and I just did a rubber ducky as an ad for a dog, which isn't a huge trade, but I could maybe make a neon dog, but I was definitely under, so thank you for doing that trade with me. Ignore how my screen is upside down, but I basically did the water bottle method once again. Also, if you can hear soda cans opening, in the kitchen. I believe my mom was drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper, but they ended up accepting. Thank you so much for doing that trade with me, because I was very, very under, but thank you so much. Another very, very kind person, I am not even going to try to pronounce their username because I don't know how to. I think it's like AskKifK, but they just gave me a ton of free stuff. I'm going to just show you what they added, but they even gave me 2 megas. They gave me a mega Ratatosker and a mega rubber ducky. I promise you this is not an ult, but I was so shocked because they just gave me all this free stuff because they said they hardly ever play anymore, which I was so grateful for. Thank you so much for doing this trade. I just got so many randoms and a mega Ratatosker, and I believe a Ratatosker is like a preppy pet kind of. I'm probably butchering that name, but thank you so much for doing this. They were literally so kind, and this is gonna be like probably, I think this is my biggest trade in this challenge. It's not even a trade, they just gave me a ton of free stuff, but oh my goodness, this mega Ratatosker is so adorable. I cannot believe that just happened. That's insane. This person wanted to offer for my gecko, so I let them offer, and they ended up adding in a sunflower friend, which I did end up accepting because I think they are better to trade than the geckos. I might be wrong. I'm not exactly on value sites constantly, but we both ended up accepting, which I'm very happy about because in my mind this was an overpay. Right after, I ended up hatching my second pet egg, which I got a camel. It's definitely not the best, but it's not the worst either. At least I didn't get like a mouse or something, but honestly the more randoms the better, and I ended up opening a few more pet eggs. I was honestly quite shocked by this trade, but I'm not exactly sure where I got this fire stallion, fire mare. I don't really know which one this is because there's so many of like those fire horses and I get confused, but I ended up getting a sloth for this. I'm just going to call it a fire stallion because I don't know what it's actually called. It might be called that, I'm not exactly sure, but I think this was a big overpay because sloths are definitely easier to trade than fire stallions. I believe this was also another overpay, but I was able to get a violet friend for a sunflower friend, and I definitely think they're a lot cuter, and I'm pretty sure everyone else thinks so too. I feel so bad for the sunflower friend, but I personally just love the violet friend a lot more, and they ended up accepting, which I'm super happy about because I've honestly been eyeing the violet friend for a while, and this is definitely going to help in this challenge because I believe it's a preppy pet. I have no idea what happened here. I was clearly not in the right state of mind because for some reason I did a mega Ratatosker and a sloth for 1 frostbite cub. I'm about to show you this monstrous overpay in 3 seconds. Yeah, it's not good. I did once again another monstrous overpay, which is funny because at the very beginning of the challenge, I remember me saying that I am going to try not to overpay. Yeah, past me didn't work out too well because I overpaid by a lot, which you're going to see in like 5 seconds for a pupcake. Yeah. Something is wrong with my head today, oh my gosh. I think this was either the first trade I did for that gibbon and like whenever I got those free comments, or my second trade I did for a gibbon. I'm not exactly sure, but I ended up getting the gibbon. This trade is super unimportant, but I just did a rubber ducky for a cat, and I know it looks like I'm getting these trades back to back, but I promise you I'm not. This is many failed trades later. I then was able to get another smaller trade, a pangolin for a woolly, I don't know what that's called. It's like it's a snowy mammoth. But I was very happy about this because I rarely do not like the pangolins. This was actually insane. I didn't even realize I got the animated one, but then I looked back and I realized I actually got the animated dragon, which was insane because literally 5 seconds ago, I was thinking, imagine I get the animated one first try, and I literally did. That was actually crazy. I shut the window so fast I couldn't see, but oh my gosh, like how did that even happen? I've been trying for so long to get the animated one because I think it's adorable, and then now I just get it on this new account. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. After forever, I was finally able to make my neon Galapagos sea lion, which I'm very happy about because I honestly think it's pretty cute, but I'm even more happy because then now I can go into a trading server and actually get better trades, which I do believe ended up happening. I'm not exactly sure, can't really remember that far ahead. But yay, now I have my first neon and I can go into my first trading server. And let me just tell you, it was very overwhelming in there. I'm about to show you a clip. It's not the biggest trading server I've ever been in, but definitely not the smallest. It's very overwhelming in here, but I'm just going to try my best to make a few trades because I'm definitely the poorest person in here. because this is a brand new account, I'm just going to profile stalk for a little bit. If you don't know what that is, basically we just look at everyone's profiles on the server and kind of get a feel for like what everyone has, and then you start trading. So I'm just going to do that. It's not a huge overpay, but it definitely is one, because I was able to get 3 Glyptodon duckies, and I think it's called a frozen penguin. I'm pretty sure it's called that. There's so many like ice and fire pets I lose track sometimes, but this is definitely an overpay, and I got an ultra rare and 3 rares for the worst common, not let alone the common, the worst pet in the game, just for 4 of them, which I was very, very happy about, because I've seen a lot more people liking the Glyptodon duckies. It's probably been about 30 minutes, and I have not gotten a single trade once again. But it's okay, because we're just going to have to power through, and hopefully we'll just make it through this challenge and get a bunny swirl. You may be thinking I'm way over for this, which I'm actually not, surprisingly. Even though the winged horse is still in the game, surprisingly, the pupcakes dropped a lot, which is crazy, because I remember them having like insane value whenever they first came out, but we're definitely way closer to getting our bunny swirl. If they do accept, this is definitely going to be another insane overpay, but it's okay, because we need to finish this challenge. It's been like 3 days. I know it's been 3 days. Like, it's been 3 days since I started, but it hasn't been that many hours, if that makes sense. Like, I have a 3-day login streak, but I haven't played that many hours, basically. But, oh my gosh, they accepted. Okay, let's see how big this overpay is. Oh my gosh. This was definitely successful, even though I didn't keep my promise to try and not overpay. I definitely overpaid more times than I can count, but it's okay, because we got one of the pets I've been eyeing for quite a while now, which is the bunny swirl, and successfully completed this challenge. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys!